Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aiden and welcome back to yet another Fortnite video here on the channel. In this video, guys, we're going to be going over how you guys can actually go ahead and enable multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication on your Epic Games account for Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 1 and onwards. It's going to be the most up-to-date guide, and it's going to be the simplest guide for all of you guys, breaking down all of the information that you guys need to know. But first, if you guys are actually looking to get something from today's item shop, I actually currently am gifting my subscribers, and if you guys would like to get any gift from the item shop, all you have to go and do is actually make sure that you're leaving a like on this video, subscribing to the channel with all notifications on, and commenting down your Epic Games. Eventually you will end up getting a gift from me. With that being said, let's go ahead and continue on with today's video. First things first, let's go ahead and go over what exactly two-factor authentication actually is, and basically I'm going to break it down into the most simple terms so it's easiest to understand within this video, and it's pretty simple so it shouldn't take that long. Basically, two-factor authentication guarantees that your account is actually yours. So it's going to have you link it to like another email address or another social media account, so you can actually go ahead and make sure that, say in the circumstance that your account essentially gets hacked into, you can actually back it up and make sure that that account remains yours forever. It's also needed for basically every single one of the tournaments here within the compete tab in Fortnite Chapter 3. For example, the All Valley Cup that actually just took place, you wouldn't have actually been able to participate in this cup and unlock all of these cool prizes if you didn't actually have two-factor authentication. So basically, if you want to go ahead and participate within any of these cups that are actually upcoming, you're going to need to make sure that you have two-factor authentication unlocked. Plus, on top of that, you'll also be getting a free emo if you actually enable two-factor authentication right now. With that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and leave a link down in the pinned comment for this website right here if you guys actually want to go ahead and directly make your way over here. And on this page, it actually says enable multi-factor authentication, MFA, Epic Games account security and privacy. And as you can see, this was actually posted a really long time ago when two-factor authentication first came out. Now it says by the Fortnite team, your account security is our top priority. Protect your account by enabling 2FA. As a reward for protecting your account, you unlock the Boogie Down Emo in Fortnite Battle Royale and Save the World now, because those two are actually linked. On top of that, if you do have Save the World, you'll actually go ahead and get the following items. That is actually 50 armory slots, 10 backpack slots, and 1 legendary troll stash llama. So it says two-factor authentication, 2FA. Two-factor authentication can be used to help protect your account from unauthorized access by requiring you to enter an additional code when you sign in. The two-factor authentication feature currently supports the use of an Authenticator app or an email address authentication method. Once you've opted into two-factor authentication, you'll actually be asked to enter in the code from your preferred two-factor authentication method. Then you'll be signed into your account. You will be prompted for the two-factor passcode the first time you sign in after enabling this feature if you use a new device, if it's been over 30 days since you last signed in, or if you've cleared your browser cookies recently. Now it says get started here, but first things first, I'm gonna go over, I guess, their method of doing this and all the apps that actually do work with it. So it says to opt into two-factor authentication in your account settings, click on the password and security tab to view your security settings. At the bottom of the page, under the two-factor authentication heading, click enable Authenticator app or enable email authentication as your two-factor method. So that's the two things that you guys can actually go ahead and do. And don't worry, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do them in just a sec, so just give me a minute so we can finish going over there. It says if you prefer to use an Authenticator app for two-step verification, here are a few common Authenticator apps that can be found on your mobile device app store. That's Google Authenticator, LastPass Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, and Authy right here. Keep your account safe, and remember, Epic employees will never ask for your password. Now I think the one that I'm actually currently using is actually Google Authenticator. I think I have that for Discord, but in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually do either. So first things first, if you're going to be doing it on mobile, make sure you download at least one of these apps right here. Then actually go ahead and make your way up to this get started here thing and click here. It's actually going to take you to this page right here where you'll be prompted to actually sign in with your Epic Games. So go ahead and do that real quickly. Hit login now and it won't take very long. Once you get on this page, it's automatically going to take you to password and security. However, if you're not for some reason, just go ahead and navigate your way down. You'll probably be on like general right here, so make your way down into this section. And once you get into this section, what you guys are actually going to want to go and do is actually scroll past all of this password thing. There's actually going to be a section right here that says two-factor authentication. You're going to want to go ahead and enable either one of these. It looks like this there's actually 3 options now. You can use your phone number, you can actually go ahead and use an email, or you can use a third-party authenticator app. If you tick on this, you're going to have to go ahead and scan the code with whatever authenticator app you're actually using. This is what it should look like if you're on a Google authenticator. I believe that's like the base one that everybody uses. If you're going to be using SMS authentication, which actually says use your phone as a 2-factor authentication 2FA, when you sign in, you'll be required to use one of the security codes we send you via an SMS message. So if you tick that on right here, it's actually going to have you enter in your phone number. I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quickly because I think it'll be a lot easier. This is what it should look like after you actually go ahead and enable either one of them. Just go ahead and hit done after you finish. And finally, obviously, email authentication. That's probably the easiest one that you can go ahead and do. You just want to tick on this little check mark right here and then go ahead and link your account to basically an email address. Try and do one that actually isn't your base email address for your Epic Games account, because obviously that kind of defeats the purpose of 2-factor authentication. If your email address gets hacked or your Fortnite account gets hacked, most likely they're going to have your email. So link it to a different one that isn't already paired to your Epic Games account. And say you have 2 of these 2-factor authentication, and say you actually have 2 of these 2-factor authentication methods actually enabled like I do, you can actually go ahead and check either one of these to essentially make it your primary 2-factor authentication method. Obviously, you can't switch it back and forth a lot because it'll actually go ahead and make you a little bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and make my phone the, I guess, primary 2-factor authentication method, because that is the device I always have on me, and sometimes checking your email can be a little bit tedious. With that being said, that's really all you have to go and do. If you log back into your Fortnite account, you should have the Boogie Down Emo. Let me see if I can actually go ahead and find it real quickly. I obviously did this a really long time ago, so I have had the Boogie Down emote since it has actually first came out back in Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 4, but I believe you could still actually go ahead and unlock this emote if it is your first time doing 2-factor authentication on a different Epic Games account that you say like don't already have 2-factor authentication on. So yeah, it's a pretty cool emote. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty interesting, but that really is the entire guide. If you guys did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like on it, sharing it with some friends, and of course subscribe if you guys are brand new for even more Fortnite Chapter 3 content just like this. I upload a ton of Fortnite Chapter 3 content, and I'm actually going for 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you guys want to go ahead and help me get there, that would be greatly appreciated. That being said, if you guys are entering in my daily item shop giveaway, make sure you're commenting down the item that you actually want from today's item shop, so it's just a little bit easier when I'm actually trying to go ahead and gift you it. That being said, thank you for watching all the way through the video, guys, and I hope to see you in my next video later today. Peace.